OCO, and welcome back to the History Amnesia channel. I've often wondered why our ancestors believed that there were Welsh-speaking Indians here, mainly in most things I'd read, with specific experiences. And then, there seemed to be a change, a shift of sorts that made it seem as if these stories weren't true. What happened? Referring to the Look and Learn website from last week's episode, in the same article, it helped explain this change in thinking for me. It spoke about the theory of Prince Madoc coming to America before Columbus, which seemed to, quote, embarrass and infuriate the Spaniards. I'll post this reference again in the description and encourage you to read the details. But apparently, after some personal experiences, the British had become excited upon hearing about these stories and developed a, quote, Madoc cult in Britain. A young Welshman named John Evans was sent to investigate these events. It seems that the Spaniards meant to dissolve these tales and used young Evans to do their dirty work through bribery. According to the article, in 1796, quote, Evans led Spaniards to the Mandan village, made speeches praising the Spanish king, tore down the Union Jack, which British traders had left in the fort there, and ran up the Spanish flag in its place. Evans then wrote a letter denying the existence of Welsh Indians in America. It was said that during his drunkenness, he'd boast about how much the Spaniards paid him off for lying. But that's just one example. Surely not one man had that much influence to change the truth about Welsh Indians in America. Lack of verifiable evidence is suggested. This would include many expeditions, including one by Meriwether Lewis, at Thomas Jefferson's request. It's assumed that there's no solid historical, archaeological, or linguistic evidence to support the existence of Welsh-speaking Native American tribes or definitive connections to a Welsh explorer named Prince Madoc. Yet the legends persist. Scientific scrutiny is also at the helm with skeptics, like Thomas Stevens in the late 19th century, who dismantled the purported evidence with comparative analyses of Welsh and Mandan words, exposing them as, quote, a laughable misrepresentation of facts, end quote. The notion that blue-eyed Indians were Welsh descendants also face contradiction, as many Britons have brown eyes, and such variations in appearance can occur naturally within any ethnic group. The theory of outside influence to explain, quote, advanced cultures was problematic. The focus of historical research moved away from supporting claims and towards more evidence-based methodologies, especially as the 20th century progressed. The assumption that Native Americans were backward and needed European influence to achieve complex societies then contributed to the justification of their displacement and marginalization. The debunking of the Welsh Indians as a historical myth is destructive. It leads to this history amnesia, and we lose the connections to our past, our heritage, our culture. Thankfully, there are still many who believe the Welsh were here. I believe there is evidence as many significant changes are evident in the late woodland period of American history. Finding that evidence is my quest here on History Amnesia. If you liked this video, please subscribe, like and hit the notification bell so that next time a video is posted, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. Donna Diego,